Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Sadashiva-samarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Sakana Vavadu Sakana Punattu Sakaviryam Karavavakai Tejasvinavadidamastuma Vitvishavakai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. In the Isavasya Upanishad, there are 18 verses. We have finished up to 11. With God's grace, we will try to finish the remaining 6 today. So I'll try to make it as simple as possible because some other verses are very complex and requires a deeper contemplation. But nevertheless, we have gone through all the fundamentals so we can understand it very well. The context again. What is the first verse, the important verse that you all should know by heart now? Ishavasyam idagum sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tekkena punjida makrita kasya vittanam. Remember, Upanishads are giving the ultimate salvation, redemption, freedom, fulfillment. And the primary Upanishad, Isavasya Upanishad, is somewhere up there. So here the objective is the total freedom, realization, moksha, truth. Therefore, from that perspective, everything else is secondary. And so much so, the seers are saying they are rubbish, darkness. Indrapadavi, Satyalokam, Brahmalokam, Swarga, all that is become dark to them. So you and I, when we study this Upanishad, when it says Vidya Upashana lead you to darkness, it means that it leads you to a joy which is temporal in nature. So you have to understand the context of it. So what is the first verse, the important meaning that we should take it? Very simple, the means is, you don't need to know anything at all, but if you change your attitude to life, that I see divinity in everything. Jagatam Jagat, everything in this world, I see as Ishavasya. By doing that, Punchita, I protect myself. How do I do this? Kena tekkena. So what is not letting me have this view of divinity everywhere? And those I will sacrifice. Do you understand? The insight is not your dana dharma, which are important. Here, tena tekkena punjita, you protect yourself to attain the divinity, vision of divinity everywhere. You must sacrifice that which holding you back. What is that holding you back? Is my perceived world, my perceptions, my srishti, jiva srishti, the opinions that I have. I, the hampav. So everything you put in a sack, throw it away, then everything becomes divine. And everything is divine. You are part of everything. You become divine. When you become divine, you become Ishvara. And when you, that is the whole essence of Vedas. And when you do that, and you are having the attitude, what else you to do? Whose money is there? Whose property is there? Everything is yours. Not in the Laukika way, but it is divine. So it is therefore giving you a total sacrifice. That's what's called Nivritti Margam. It is not that only sannyasis should read it, we should not read it. That is not the meaning of it. I labor this many times because this is very important to take it. Giving up the perception, giving up the ahankaram, mamakaram is the biggest sacrifice. Now, I understand I could not do it. Therefore, what do I do? What is the solution for me? Second verse said, Kurvanneva karmani jijivishet satakam samaha. So don't worry. If you are not able to do that, do what? Giving up this ego and mamakaram and ahankaram. What do? You pray and then be blessed with hundreds of life. That is Purna. Many, many lives as you want. In those lives, you only do kurvanneva karma. It's a present continuous tense. Always do karmas. Now, this contains great meaning. Karmas are righteous karma, dharma, Vaidika karma, Laukika karma, not just a Pashu karma that makes you an elevated being. So we've gone through all that. So you do that. Then from 3 to 8, it talks about the Atma. In the last class, we saw verse 9, 10, and 11. What did they, this 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. These verses are pretty complicated because you need to understand from a different perspective. But if you don't understand, it doesn't matter. I tell you why it doesn't matter. Because this is about orienting ourselves to get Chitta Shuddhi. So, Andam Dhamma Pravishyanti, E Vidyam Upasate, Tado Bhuya Ivate, Tamo Yavu Vidyayakum Sata. This is the 9th verse. Okay, if I do karmas, you know what is karmas are? Not the work that you do in this world, that is also karma, but it is your laukika karma. You find the ethics and morals and everything that's in Vedas or in your office manual, how to do the work, you do it. That is for getting the benefits in this world. But to live eternally with happiness, you need to accumulate punyas. So for that, you do Vaidika karma. The karma you do with your body, mind, and your words. Kayena vacha manasyendraeva. And in this 9th mantra, it said, when you do these karmas, it calls it avidya. Antam tamaha pravishyanti e avidyam upasate. If you are worshipping ignorance, foolishness, darkness, you will go to darkness. What is this? We've gone through that and say, this is worshipping in any form, any gods, as if they are different from you. It is different from you. That means you don't have the Atma Jnanam. You get darkness. Oh, may I not get the punyam? You get punyam, you get a punya palam, you get money, you get richness, all that we need. Do you remember we are We are looking from the epics of sadhana. But where I am aiming for, to be one with Ishvara, this is darkness. Why? The happiness will make me look for these pleasures all the time. So we saw that as the first one. We've gone through in a great detail, so I will not dwell on it. Then it said, karma also means upasana. Upasana is also a karma. So when you do upasana, what is upasana? Upasana is manasika karma. When you meditate, japam, dhyanam, it's your mind. You don't crack the coconuts, you don't do abhisheka, you don't do annadana, seva, but you do everything in your mind. If you do only this upasana as the only way, it puts you in a deeper darkness. Again, how do you understand this? Deeper darkness means I am in a kind of ambience where I have no more interest to look at the Atma Jnanam because I get more and more enjoyment. That means I get more benefit, more sukham than karma by doing upasana. But this sukham puts me in the samsara, whether it is a Devaloka or Brahmaloka, doesn't matter. It is just putting in embodiments. Therefore, it is more darkness. But this is all for those who do things for benefits. Always remember this. This is a sakama karma, sakama upasana. So what is a cure? The first step, therefore, is you bring samuchayam. Samuchayam means together. Karma and upasana, I do together. What do you mean by that? Like, when I recite mantra, Vedanta Krishna mantra, I do archana, I do karma. Even the recital is a karma. It's not upasana, it's karma. Because you're using your mouth. Or I am saying the mind, is it a upasana? Not yet. It's still a karma because you are just reciting it, an action. But then you stop for a while and say, what is that meaning of it? What is his glory? What is Krishna's Leela? Krishna Leela. You think about, you read the Puranas, Bhagavata Puranas, you read. There you are not reciting anything. You're not doing any karma. But you think about the Mahima of Krishna, Shiva, Devi. Now your mind is focused. You are doing upasana. Of course, upasana is also there in a very serious way. You take a diksha and you do this bijaksha mantras and you do this, all that kind of thing. That's also upasana. Different layers. In a simple way, when I do the arti, when I do the shloka, you finish your karma, you must do it. That darkness we need to evolve. That's fine. But then you do upasana. Take some time to understand the meaning of it and dwell in that meaning. Om Shri Mata Shri Maharajni Shatikme Kunda Shambhuda. Ambal is sitting in an empress somewhere. Imagine them in whatever form you want to imagine. The bhavana is very important. This is upasana. And then when you do it together, how does it benefit? How does the darkness change away? See, darkness is not always blinding. Understand? No, when I watch, see, when I am in a dark, what happens after some time? My pupils expand. I can spot my missing telephone. It is there running around because it's complete dark. I can see. Darkness can bring you vision. On the contrary, you see the blaring sunlight, you become blind. So this binary that darkness is blinding and light is illuminating, It's on the context. Light can blind you if you're not prepared. Darkness can evolve. So I'm giving an excuse to you to understand this mantra. If you understand very vachyartham and wrong interpretation that for all this karma, upasana puts me in darkness, I don't want darkness, darkness is evil, this kind of thing we get in the mind. No. Darkness is like a womb. It breeds. Garbham is darkness. Maya is darkness. Kali is darkness. Krishna is darkness. Hari is darkness. Darkness gives light. So here we understand like that. So we take karma and upasana, I'm going to do. So I am not the first category. Isavasya, I am not. Kurvaneva, I am second category. I am doing karma. Now I know I must do karma and upasana. They go together. When you go to the temple, crack the coconut, see everything, put the vibhuti or kumkumam, come out. No, you've done some karma. Upasana. Stand for 5 minutes. What did I just see? What is the purpose of it? Upasana. You do that. Then the next 12 to 14, before I go to the Vachyartham, I'll give you a very quick summary so that you know what it is. The Upasana, Upaya means the supreme, near. Asana is seat. You're going to sit very near to the supreme thing in your mind. What do I do upasana? I like Krishna. Okay. I like Shiva. I like Ganesha. I'm confused. I ask Ganesha, okay, I do Ganesha. Darsana, I do Ambal. Shivratri, I do Shiva. I do everything. Well, that's fine. But a rolling stone gathers moss. It gives you two ways. It gives you. It may give you Vikshepam. You don't know which god to pray, because every Purana you go, that god is raised. In Vishnu Puranam, Shiva is worshipping Vishnu. In Shiva Puranam, Vishnu is worshipping Shiva. So you fight, or Shiva is superior. All that is giving you, there's no difference, right? If there's no difference, my Ishta Devada, Kula Devada, it's all good. But what gives me the peace? Now here we are in the Vedanta, at the apex of it. So it converts this Upasana Shakti. Upasana means what? The one who is doing the Upasana, worshipping, the object of contemplation, what is worshipped, and the act of worship. So let's be Dvaita. Three things we need. What I am worshipping, who is a worshipper. I tell you what, we will have one separate session on Upasana to understand maybe sometime. But here we'll just give a touch upon the brief. So we can make it into two. Upanishad will give you bombastic word. Okay? Sambhudhi Upasana, Asambhudhi Upasana. Bhu, the Shabda Bhu means Bhava, existence, manifest. Sambhuti, total manifestation, beautiful manifestation. Everything that is, it is there. Vyakriti, that has been explicitly you can see. Upasana, worshipping that. So what do I see? I see the statue, I see the temple, sun, cow, monkey, Vishnu statue, Shiva statue, the sun, Himalayas, Ganges, everything that is manifesting out there, which I can see, I worship. Asambhudhi Upasana, that I cannot see, but I know it exists. This is where the complication comes, right? Islam will say, okay, no God, no idol, I worship this. That's also true. But I can't hold on to anything. But there are ways to do it. Asambhudhi Upasana. There are two. There is another way you can look at it. What is not seen, when you go deeper into anything that is seen, is Karanam. I see this apple. It is in effect karyam. I can worship on the apple, no problem. You just need, see, object of contemplation is just a whole, an alambanam, a lingam. It is not what you are looking for. You're not looking for that stone, that form. You're looking for that bhavam of Ishavasyam, and you are bringing the mind together. Because, you see, moksha has got only one, it's a narrow path. There's only one way you can attain freedom, liberation. Single route, no question. What is the root called? Jnana. Jnanameva kaivalya. Don't have questions right now. Take Shravanam now, later you can contemplate. Jnanam alone can give me this mukti. And how do I get this jnanam? What is the path to the jnanam? Shravana, manana, nididhyasanam alone, which is called the jnana margam. That alone gives you the jnana. So we have one single path, and there is an entry point. There's another path. The entry point is called jnanam. There's another path to reach the jnanam. Again, singular one-way path. So you have to have Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. That's what you're doing right now. We're doing Shravanam. And that will give you Jnanam. The Jnanam comes in, you take Jnana Nishta, Isavasya Upanishad Sarvam. You see everything as a Isha. Maintain your life like this, then you become Ishvara. So this is the essence. But I am in the Kurvaneva phase. That means I am not having Jnanam. I don't even have entry into the path of Jnanam. How do I come to this path? How come you and I are sitting today on a beautiful Sunday morning, not playing squash, running around, watching a movie? Because we have somehow reached this path. We are lucky, we are blessed. But to come to this path, there are many paths. There are aneka. What is that path entry allows you to do? Learn jnanam. That means it's called a jnana yogyata. To attain jnana yogyata, what do you need? You need a container that can hold the jnanam, and you need a knife or a spoon to take it and eat it. The container, the patram is your manas. The manas has to be pure. Chitta Shuddhi you need. The one that dissects what goes into my mind and patram and eats is your intellect. So you need Chitta Shuddhi, Drida Buddhi, steadfast intellect, unblemished mind. Now, if you have these two, it automatically implies sama, dhamma, and all kind of vairagya, vivekam, everything is implied into this. All this you have. Then the path is open to you. Now, so therefore what we are doing now after the class is not pursuing jnanam, but pursuing the karmopasana to attain chitta shuddhi and drida buddhi. And that you can do in many, many ways. Vaishnavam, Christianity, Islam, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, sort of Sudha Jnana Yoga, Upasana, all that you can do. So here we make it into manifest one, you look at it in two parts. Karya Brahma in two ways. You look at the effect. What I see is many things in the world. Gross. I see my body. I see a guru, I do namaskaram to the guru because I see the guru in a physical form. I see this linga, I pour milk onto that linga, do abhishekam, because I see the linga as a physical form, gross form. And if the whole world is in a gross form, it's called Virat. Virat is the whole universe. Viswa is this body. Virat is the whole cosmic body. So you can do Virat Upasana. Virat Upasana, don't therefore think of one statue, the whole universe. Bhagavan showed to Arjuna, he is a Virata Purusha, Vishwarupa Darsana. But he disappeared, right? That's the problem with the Karya Brahman, because every Karya effect goes away. So then Arjuna said, look, Krishna, I can't see you like this. This body is so luminous and I can't hold on to it. He gave a special vision to him so that he can see beyond this grossness, the subtle nature of Bhagavan. That's also an effect because it manifests to him. It's a Karya Brahman. It will also go away if you don't hold on to it. But that is Sukshma. So what is a Sukshma in me? My mind. You can see me. Oh, this is Raja. I know this guy. But you don't know me. You know my body. My Visva. You know it. Vishwarupam. This is called Vishwarupam. Visva. But my mind is my Sukshma Sarira, which you don't see unless you become an Atma Bandhu. You become very close to me. From my physical reaction, you may know what my mind is thinking. There is a relationship. Same way, if I am worshipping the whole universe, now I am going to the internal one, it becomes a Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha Upasana. So you will see Hiranyagarbha all the time. So you can take Hiranyagarbha is Ishvara, Brahma, the one that is a creating power. Or what is not manifesting is the fundamental reason of all the manifestation is a Mula Prakriti. Mula Prakriti is the root cause of everything. The root cause of water is, you say, oxygen and hydrogen. When you go to oxygen and hydrogen, there are different molecules, different atoms, different quarks. But sometimes it's something undefinable, Maya, called Asambhuti. It's a Karana Brahma, the power of Ishvara, Devi. You can also do Upasana, but I'm going to do not as a Karya Brahma or a Karya, but as a Karna Brahma. That means I'm going to close my eyes. I do some mantras. If I say Rama, 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 at least initially I will get Rama's face on my thing. Rama of which Rama? The television series Rama or the picture Rama or Ayodhya Rama, Sita Rama, Gaudanta Rama, the Dhanush. Then you see Sri Rudram comes in, Shiva comes in, then your friend Shiva Kumar comes into mind. So Rupa Upasana is fine, but it'll drag you down. That's why we say, instead of seeing a picture, we say Ramanamam, and after some time you do Aksham, meaningless letters. Cream, Om, Klam, Klim, Klam, Gam, Klim, Klam, Gam. Gum, you do meditate on gum, what do you get? Nothing. Yeah, you focus on this sound. You are moving towards Karana Brahma. But if you do that with the view, without the understanding of the Tatparyam of Jiveshwara Aikyam, you worship and in a darkness, or it's called a Prakriti Laya. So it said, if you worship this Nirguna Brahman without knowing the underlying reasoning for it, you will attain salvation. That means you become part of what's called the Prakriti Laya. You get Amrita. You become one with this Prakriti. What does it mean? See, I now understand. My mind is focused. Every day I do meditation of that Nirvikaram, the Nirguna Brahman, which creates this thing, but with the Sakama Buddhi to get my happiness. I will attain, when I get a Videka Mukti, a long-standing coma, or when I am in the gross form, I get into the yoga where nobody can wake me up. I am there. Samadhi. Samprajna Samadhi. Savikalpa Samadhi. Eternally I am there. So I don't have the problem of COVID. I don't have issues of the world. I am free. But there's only Shokanasana. So when I just join like this to Maya wraps it in her lap and say, okay, child, you don't want this game. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I want to sleep. Then so many janmas happen. So many Indras come and go. Then the kalpam is finished. Amba says, okay, the game is over. He wraps everything, covers it in. And then again, she creates a Srishti. When I create a Srishti, I come back again. So I had a long gap of rest, not worried about Kali Yugam, Kreda Yugam, Satya Yugam. So many Yugams come and go. I don't care. I am part of the Maya Shakti's lab in utter darkness, great slumber, sleep, dukkha nasham. That is not mukti. Bhagavan says in Gita, my law form prakriti, you come there. It relieves you from shokam because Arjuna Vishada Yogam, I want to remove the shokam. But what he did not ask for is, give me eternal happiness. So you can do what? That's why it says, if you take that one, you get that darkness. But if you worship Saguna Brahman, Karya Brahman, you will get more darkness. See, that's what I'm saying. This is a very paradoxical thing. Understand carefully. When I do the Nirguna Upasana, without the Jnanam, I will get salvation of a great escape from the long-lasting tragedy of samsara. But I am not free. I am in the clutches of the Maya. If I do Sagana Brahma Upasana greatly, I get a lot of Swarga and everything. I go to Swarga, I don't have the problems of the earth. But when that credit is finished, I come back here. So therefore, I get more darkness. So what is the solution again? Samuchayam. Worship both Karya Brahma and Karana Brahma. What is the point? One gives me darkness, one gives me more darkness. If you put it together, it can be more plus more is the most darkness, right? This is where the trick comes in. Because when you do it together, it necessarily creates a contemplation in you. I worship God. I worship Lord Muruga. Now I need to worship a formless God. Karna Brahman. How can you do it together? Same time. You can do it together. Naturally, you do it together. When you go to Swami temple, Deepasana starts, you close your eyes. You don't want to see that form. Without you knowing it, right? You close your eyes. Because your tendency to look at the Mula Karna. So when you do it together, it leads to Jnana. So this is the 12, 13, and 14. Of course, like 10th verse, the 13th verse say, well, I'm not making this story myself. This is told by the Dhiras, the seers, it's coming Guru Parampara. Therefore, have this as a pramana. If you understand completely, then we can rush through those verses very easily. 12. Andam tama pravishanti e asambhuti upasate tato bhuya ivate tamo ya sambhutyahum rataha. So it says, ye sambhutim upasite. Ye, the who worship the sambhutim, and andam tamaha. Andam tamaha is the complete darkness that time. As explained in the song, it's either the prakriti, when you do the nirguna upasana without knowing the fundamental knowledge of it. Tadaha bhuya iva, more than that. Te tamo yavu. Yavu means that person, that who. Who delights in the worship of the manifest. That is sambudhyam. See, you get this word, sambudhi is hiranyagarbha. Sambhava hiranyagarbha. Vinasha hiranyagarbha. You will see these three words. So, okay. I won't dwell, you know it. So, Anyadevahu sambhavadan, Anyada ahur asambhavat. Idi shushmadhiranam ye nastat vijitachide. A different benefit comes for worshipping Karya Brahma, different for Karna Brahma. And this is told by Dhiras. Dhiranam ye. How does it told? You see, Vichachakshire. Vicha means Vicharam. Dhiras have told me this. It's a lot of insight. This is the issue with this paribhasha in Vedanta, because it just leads you to so many thinking. So my mind just wanders. So they can just say this is the dictum. No, they always say Vichachakshire. This is what is told, therefore you inquire into this. So you don't need to take it as it is, but inquire. So it is just a pramana. Okay. Next one. Sambudhim cha vinasham. Okay. Sambudhim cha vinasham cha yastad vedub bayahum saha vinashena mrityum tirtva sambudhya amrutamasnude. See here, we are now moving to the last part of this one. Here it says, Sambudham cha vinasham. What is Sambudhi means? Sambudhi means manifest. Manifest and vinasham. What is vinasham means? That which get destroyed, that which disappears. But why these two same words? Sambudhim, what manifest? Vinasham is what goes away. We know whatever manifest will go away. Therefore, there is something wrong, right? This is where Bhagavan Shankara comes to our help. He said, you must take the previous verse. What is the previous verse said? Anyadeva kud vidya, anyada kud vidya, idi srushma dhiranam ye naha astat visakshire. The last aksharam, vichachakshire. This 14th verse, Sambhutim. The Sambhutim, there is a Akara Varna Lopam. A letter is missing. See, when you say Ambe Archana. When you say that, you say Ambe Archana. You don't say Ambe Archana, you say Ambe Archana. The A and the A will become, the I will go away. Sandhi rules. So Bhagavan Shankara says, look at the last mantra. It ends with ekaram, which is akshare. Yes, then asambhutim. Therefore, you must read this verse as asambhutim. So in the book it says sambhutim. This is the other thing you need Bhashyakara's help. So asambhutim cha vinasham. Now it makes sense. What is unmanifest and what is destroyed? That means what is manifest and destroyed. So there are two different things. So if you do this thing, the upasana of the unmanifest and the manifest. That means upasana of the Karya Brahman and Karna Brahman. That is Hiranyagarbha upasana and the Prakriti upasana gives you more darkness. That's what the meaning. We saw this in the picture. Now, if you don't understand anything so far, don't worry. The thing that you need to take in mind is, I don't have the jnanam of Isavasya yet. I must get the jnana yogyata. Therefore, I'm going to do karmas. What karmas? Karma that is given to you. Your nitya karma, nitya anushtana karma. With the upasana, with the mind that is the attitude of understanding it, meditating upon it. That's all you need to understand. Now, the 15, 16, 17, 18, let me just see. I want to finish it today. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Let's read this 15th one. It's a very interesting one. Now the disciple has understood the karmas, what you need to do. Now there's a prayer. We are going to pray. Hiranmayena patrena satyasya satyasabhidam mukham tattvam bhushanna bhavranu satya dharmaya drishtaye. Here, this is the ultimate. See, do the karma upasana in this world. How long you can do the karma upasana? Until I have this body and mind in my control. When my body is not working, I am getting retired now. My body is not going to help me. I'm not going to do the seva. I'm not going to go anga pradashanam, or I'm not going to do anything physically possible because I'm in the retirement age, manaprastham. So mind is going to help me. That's the reason once you start retiring from life, forget about physical activity, but just put all your effort in the mental activity. You need this sadhana. Mind is important. Now, I do upasana, but then I come to the stage, even my mind is not, it's fragile, memory lapses, I can't pronounce it anymore. Now, I am in a deadbed. I am in the passage of disembodiment. This is what has come to now. Everybody is going to go there. Don't be afraid. We are preparing for it. So if I do that, what do I have to do? Upanishad gives you an idea. Hey, pray for this first. Because what you wanted to do in the last few years of your life, if you wanted to have another birth, that's fine. But you aim for the biggest one. You want to be Ishvara. Therefore, you are thinking it is not near you. You're somewhere else. If you think Ishvara is here, you don't even study these mantras. Isavasyam, idagam sarvam. You don't need it. Everything else is discarded. But I am not that. I am looking for a krama mukti. I want to have a gradual progress to go. So I did my karma upasana. My life is going to end. Maybe I'm living 100 years. Everything is done. All this job is done for the world. Now I am going to get ready to go. A train is going to come. What do I have to do? So first I must know where I have to go. So it says, you want to go to the place of truth. But that path, remember the path I told you, is closed with a golden truth. Satyasya apikitaka. Mukham. Satyasya mukham. The face of this truth. Here the mukham is dwara, the door. The doorway of the truth. What is the truth? Mahadevi, Mahabrahman, your Atma, your true self. That door is closed with what? Hiranmayena patrena. In a vessel of gold. It's not a gold, it is a luminous thing. It's covering it. Okay. Like a simple vachyartham. That means I'm trying to go there, but the door is closed. It's a golden door is closed. An exacting golden door. I mean, there is golden path, there are golden chairs, golden chocolates to eat. So my mind goes onto that gold. So I am not able to progress because this Ashta Siddhi of this Maya in luminous gold and silver stop me in progress. You can take it like that. Because Bhashyakara gives you a different interpretation, but we take both. The first simple thing is, that means until I achieve that goal, my desires will pull me down. You know, I'm lying down thinking of Namo Narayana in the bed, and somebody says, oh, before he goes, let him sign the will, let him sign the power of attorney. Then they come and wake you up, can you sign it? Can you put the finger on? So your vikshevam comes in, you move away. See, where are we going actually? What Veda tells you. Because your gross body is going to be discarded and it will be dropped down. Your Sukshma Sariram, but the Hridayasthanam is there. The Hridayasthanam, your prana is going to go there and it's going to lift you up. And if you are knowledgeable, you understand this, it's going to lift you up through the path. The path goes called Sushumna Nadi. A particular passage it goes. It's called a Brahmarantra. There's a little hole, virtual hole it takes, and then go towards a path of light. I told you Jnanam is taking you there, but I have not got Jnanam yet. I did Karma Upasana. Jnana means I have got Isavasya. I have a pure mind. I don't have the Jnanam now. Therefore, I go to take this path of this, treading this lone path. I have to go somewhere. Physically imagine that now. I'm traveling. But the path got stopped because there is a golden disc covering it. So what do I have to do? I need to break open this door or plead to the gatekeeper, please open it. So therefore, I look at that God, Sun, Surya, as the Pratyaksha Devata. I tell them, Tvam, oh, hey, Surya Deva, Pushan. Pushan means one who nourishes everything. Oh, Surya Deva, Apavritam. So please, up, you open the door. Apihitam, open the door. He says, hey, who are you? How should I open the door for you? Then you say, hey, sun god, don't you know? I am the one who is following the righteous path, dharma. Tattvam Pushan. I am doing all this path. So you know about me. Every day you see me. I am doing all this because only when you wake me up, I do get up and say, oh, Surya, I do Sandhya Vandanam. Trikalam, I do Sandhya Vandanam. I do all the action. You're watching me. When I sleep, you watch me. So you know what I'm doing. So don't you dare tell me now I'm not fit for it. So you are asking, putting a plea to Surya, when I am ready to come there, Because of my karma upasana, I will leave this body, my sukshma sariram, with the hridayam, with the prana, will transcend and travel towards you. Keep the door open. So, next one. Pushane kasye yama surya prajabhatya vyuharasmin samuga tejaha te rupam kalyanatamam tatte pashyami yo asavasau purushaha so ahamasmi. Because I'm not reading how it should be read, but we are only looking for artham. Pushan, hey, can you call him the sun? Oh, Pushan, oh, nourisher of all. Ekarshi. Ekarshi means one who is alone traveling. That means that nothing else exists. It's Brahma, Surya. You alone. He who travels alone. Yama. Yama means Yadhyama, one who controls his Yaman. Not just the Yamadharma Raja, but Yama. You are the controller of everything. Oh Surya. Oh Sanna Prajapati. Prajapatya. Son of Brahma. So, you're worshipping the sun god, make him happy about us. What did he say? You open the door. Now you're saying, please, as I'm traveling towards you, it is saying, Vyuha Rasmin. Vyuha Rasmin. Rasmin means rays of sun. Vyuha means diminish or hide. Please hide your scorching rays of sunlight. Because I'm traveling towards you. It blinds me. I can't see you. It tortures me, scorches me. Tejaha. Show me your effulgence. When you do the Madhyanikam, we will do like this, they do this mudra, and then we see the whole, it's exactly what it is. Let your rays be offset. Let me only see you, the hitam. That's why sometimes we do Chandrobhasam. Chandran is what? The cool form of sun. Somaha. Somabanam is that effulgence of sun without this scorching Rudra out there. Durga out there. So this is a beautiful prayer. God, please, I'm coming there. Keep the door open. You had to open the door because I am a karma upasaka. I do everything as you say. But you can make this claim only if you start doing those karmas. So then it goes to the Vedanta. Yatte rupam, which form you are, whatever form that you are, which is Kalyanadavam. Kalyanadavam means absolutely auspicious. Tatte, that form of yours, Pashyami, let me see. Let me just see you, who you really are. That means it needs Atmagyan, it demands it. Okay? Now, who aso Purushaka? You say in Sandhyavandanam, Yosa Aditya Brahma, Aham Meva Asmi. Before you do this, that's why you do that. Aham Meva Brahma Asmi. I am that one. That form of you, the eternal truth, is not me. I am the same one. See, this door is also, I'm doing all this punya karyam, I do all these things. I'm not rajas, I don't have tamas, I have sattva gunam. Why the sattva gunam cannot give me the liberation? Why is God is called gunatita? You need to transcend the sattva gunam. It's not sattva gunam, it's a good thing to do. Sattva gunam is a good thing. Sattva gunam is good, it's like a burned rope. All these gunas are ropes that tie you. But tamogunam, rajogunam ties you strongly into samsara. Sattvagunam pretends to be tying, but it is already burnt. At some stage, you must give up sattvagunam also. You don't give up, it gives you up. It is like, like a glass door, If you reach everything, you clear off the dirt, you elevate it to the higher floors of the lift. Now you reach the top of the building. The ceiling is glass, transparent. You can see the Brahman. You can see the Brahman. I can't reach it. It hits the glass. What is that? Your Sattvagunam. What is it? I don't understand. Sattvagunam is a good thing. It's a good thing. But it is holding because you are holding with the Savikalpa. Samprajnan. I am the one. I am Sattvam. I am Nitya Suri. I am your Dasa. I am your thing. Yeah, fine. You will be there forever, looking at me, praying to me. You will be happy. But you cannot be a Sayujam. Can be Samibhyam, Salokam, what? Can't do that. I need to break this glass. That means I become one. So here he says that the golden dust, you can also take it as a sattvic glass that is hiding. I want to make it away. Next one. So he has prayed to the Surya. Now he is praying to the Vayu. Vayu nilam amridamade itham basmantahum sariram. Om kritospara kridahum smara kritospara kridahum smara. Vayur anilam amritam ata itham. Okay. You worship, see, we normally worship the Surya, Vayu, and Agni. Same order it goes there. I worship now the sun. I am now going to give up my body. I put my plea to the sun god. I am coming. Keep the door ajar. Sattvagunam to transcend. The golden gate to be opened. I am qualified. I have done karma upasana. I don't have the Brahma Jnanam. That's why I'm coming there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come. I would have gone straight to Brahmalokam. So we made that. Now we are praying to the Vayu. Vayu, I mean the Pranan, the life energy, what it should do. I don't care about this Tula Sariram. It's going to fall down. The Sukshma Sariram coming there with the Pranan. Anilam Amrutam. Let it go and merge with the prana of the cosmic body. I think what it means is my Sthula Sariram go to the world, the Panjabhutas. In the Sukshma Sariram, let the prana goes and reach the Hiranyagarbha. Okay, then what happened? What happened to the body? Idam, this Jadam, Basmantam Shariram. Let it be burned to the fire. Why burn to the fire? Because it is, I have to go back and reach the Panchabhutas. The Panchabhutas, who is the greatest consumer? Agni, fire. So the fire takes everything. Fire makes everything blemishless. The water can be blemished. Even the air can be blemished. Fire, nothing is blemished. It takes away. Fire is called, the slogan. First mantra, Agni Mile Progidam, Agnisya Devam Rudram, Hotaram, Vatudadam, Agni Mile. Elam means worship. Agnim Ile. May worship Agni. Prohidam. Prohidam means, Pro means in the front, leading. Hidam means taking deep interest in your welfare. Purohita means one who takes deep interest in your welfare. He's an agent. Hodaram, he is also a hota in the yajnam. Yajnasya Devam, he is the guru of the yajnam. Ratnadadakam, he gives the prosperity. So all that means is Agni is taken to be the agent between us and the Ishvara, this duality. So he is going to consume our Agni, avidya. Let this body be first go. Body has no papam. So when it falls down, let it go to the Agni. Then Om Kruto. Kruto here is the karma, the mind, mind, which is still with me. Here, this Om is a Sanskrit word. Om, we pronounce Pranava mantra is not a Sanskrit language, it's a Shabdam. Here, just put Om is exclamation. In Tamil, we say Om, Om, oh, wonder. So here it says exclaim, oh mind. Smara, think. Kritam smara. Oh mind, krito. Smara. Please think what you've done. Think what you've done. What has been done. So he is, now, again, a lot of Tatparyam here. He is telling to the mind, you pray to the Surya, you pray to the prana will reach this thing. Because if the prana doesn't mix with the Garanyagarbha, it will take another janma. I don't want another janma. I want to be one with the God. Body goes to the fire, my mind, my prana goes to the Garanyagarbha's prana. What happened to the mind? Oh mind, think what has done. Think what has done. That means think what has to be done or what was done. Don't think of what was done in Papa Punya, because if you're thinking of even Jadabharata, what was Jadabharata's story? He was just thinking about a deer that was in a difficulty, and then you became that. What is in your, see, Chitragupta, we say that, the accountant who manages your Papa Punya. Chitram is the picture. Guptam is secret. Chitragupta is a secret consciousness. It imprints everything, your desires. If you don't give the desires, and the desires are intense, only that will come back in your last time. That may be my investment banking assets, or my loving pet, or my wife, my child, or Rama's Vigraham, whatever you think. Andakalecha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. Bhagavan says, Andakalecha mameva. When you are on the final days, mameva smarana. If you can think of only me, muktva, give up everything else, samadbhavam, you will attain my state. It's a guarantee given by Bhagavan. Even say the next one in the 8th chapter. That's why after Isopanishad, if you go back to the Gita, Gita is an elaboration of Isopanishad. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam that jatyante kalevram tam tam vyadi kaunteya. Whatever you think in your mind at the last minute, you become that kaunteya. Don't blame me, because that's what you want. Therefore, think about me. Me means think about your Atmajnana. Think about this, your bhava. This is very important. So how to think about that? I enjoy the life. I mean, all this is nice. I'm a fantastic boy. I'm 25 years old. I still have to live a life. Why should you think of death bet? I will, the last few months, I will do some Ramanama Japam, and then it'll come through. It won't come. If you do the Karma Upasana from as early as possible, from your small age, you hold on to something. That's the reason why Sometimes many classes, many lectures, many upasanas are good. But you need to really give up, and take that which will give you that focus. Hold on to that. And then convert that into the sadbhav. You cannot remember. Mahatma Gandhi say, "Hey Ram," when he's died. How you think it will come to us? No. I said, "Oh, Amma, I'm hurt." That to do that, Satya Sodhana, he was doing all the time Ramas. So you need to have the karma upasana. You do that. Last one. Agne nayasupataraye asman visvani dev yunani vidvan yot yasmat juhurano meno bhuishtam den moktim videmaha. Agne nayasupata. Agne. Here you're praying to Agni. After the Vayu, you pray to Agni. Agni, please. Naya. Naya means to lead. Supada, in the virtual path, the Shukla path. We saw why Agni is the Purohit. You have to do that Agni because Rahe Asman. First, you take that. Who you are. You are a Devata. And what kind of Devata? Vidwan. You are a Vidwan. Vidwan of what? Yunani. Yunani means all the karmas that I have done, you are the witness. That's the reason why we always do Agni. When you do any puja, you do the Deepa. Okay, it gives you light, it gives beautiful. But the purpose is the Agni is watching you. Agni is recording you. Agni is a witness. That's why we say we don't do without Deepam anything. Because he want to invoke the witness. So here we are telling, we're coming back to the Agni and say, "Look, oh Agni, you are the Vidwan who has seen all my karma upasana, right? You know everything. You are a Devata. So all that we have done, since you have seen it, you have to take me to the path. You take me, all my sins from me. Okay? To you, my namaskars. Nama Uktim Videm. I just summarize very quickly here because I let you contemplate. You may have lots of questions. But what you have done in the last mantras, you have learned that the end of our life is not end of us. It is a beautiful transition to liberation. That liberation can be an instantaneous, not even waiting for my death, just now, in this moment, is called the Jivan Mukti. For that, I must have the Isavasyam Idaham Sarvam. In reality, in totality, in absoluteness. Since I do not have it, since I may have many janmas to do this, I secured this boon from the God. Give me purnais, healthy body, healthy mind, so that I give you a promise. I will use this body and mind to my purnais with karma upasana. With karma upasana, I will do both karma and upasana samuchayam together. I do that slowly but surely, nishkama. I do this all the time. When I retire, I'll do less karmas, more upasanas, but allow me to do all these things. And when you are going to take me from this world, let my mind be very clear. Let me be paripurnatvam. Let me come to you through the Shukla path. And on my way, please, oh son, don't torture me. Whatever the sin I have done, ignore it. Just show me the light and keep the door open. Hey, Prana, who are instrumental in my life, a life energy, and you are helping me to lift off this world, don't worry about me because I am going to Ishvara. I am the Ishvara. Go and merge yourself with Hiranyagarbha. Because if prana is not holding, there is no vasanas. This body goes to Agni. The mind, the roar, the samskara as the mind. You now convert to think of Ishvara. So whatever my focus is going to be Jiveshwara Aigyam, Advaita Anuphuti, you give that. Om Purnamada Purnamidam
Om Purnamada Purnamidam
Purnat Purna Udachyate
Purnat Purnamudachyate
Purnasya Purnamadaya
Purnasya Purnamadaya
Purnamadaya
Purnameva Vasishyate
Purnameva
Vasishyate.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti
Om
Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Hari Om Tatsate
Om Tat Sat.